And good evening to those of you just joining us on the show. You've chosen to tune in at a great time. Jared Hughes is on the mound looking to keep this game tied, but these fans are hoping to celebrate a walk-off victory. Here's the first pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. And the throw will come to first, so the sacrifice works as planned.
Now batting, third baseman, Miguel Sano.
Ready once again, Miguel Sano. He's looking to bring home the winning run from third. Here's the first pitch. Missed with a slider.
Well, this is a dicey situation right here, Devo. With the runner in scoring position, the sac fly brings that run in. This is where you're going to really have to try to keep the ball on the ground as a pitcher. What do you want to do as a hitter, Devo?
Yeah, right here, you are looking for anything above the belt. You see it up, you have to let it go. This is where you have to check your ego at the door. Something has to be elevated and put into the outfield. Give your team a chance to score a run.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Hey, he caught him off guard right there. I like that pitch. High fastball executed. I know he's known for the sinker ball, but if he can get some eye levels up and down, he's going to have some success.
Possible winning run just 90 feet away here. One away. Ready with another two-strike offering. And he will take strike three called. And as big an out as you can ask for there as the winning run stays in third with two away now.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
In now, Logan Morrison. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. A two-out hit'd win it. Passed ball or wild pitch would do the trick just as well. A ball and a strike. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with two runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
Now the 1-2 pitch. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Slapped down the line. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. And they're going to walk off as winners. They've taken it here in extra innings.
Hey, this game looked like it was going to be one of those wild ones right from the beginning. But when you could win this thing in walk-off fashion, what a way to win a ball game. A walk-off win?
And the Twins couldn't have done it were it not for the contributions of this man, Logan Morrison. Put that on a bubblegum card. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he certainly was a big part of this victory. Picked up 4 RBIs in the game, so it's safe to say that he came through when they needed him to.
And tonight's one-run game comes to an end, 6-5, the final. The Twins crossed the plate 3 times in the 8th, helping propel them. And good evening to those of you just joining us on the show. You've chosen to tune in at a great time. Eugenio Suarez has gone hitless so far in this one, but he's got another opportunity here to extend his 10-game hitting streak. First delivery to him on the way. Grounded back up the middle. VR up the middle. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head.
Yeah, and when the ball left the bat, you figured it was a routine out, but that's how quickly things can change. As it stands, there's a runner on second base and a base hit away from coming home.
In now for the Reds, Matt McCormick. He singled his last time up. Fly ball out toward left center field. After it is Kane. He's there and records the first out. Here's Peter Borges standing in. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point.
Peter Borges.
The 1-1. Hit in the air out to center field. Under it, VR, and there are 2 away now. Digging in and looking for more, Jose Peraza, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Jose Peraza.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Change up low, 2-0.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Outside, 3-0 now.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out. Catcher Devin Mesoraco stands in. And a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. Now the 3-2 pitch is going to be a drag bunt. He gets it down. On to first, and the Reds rally comes up short here as that ends the inning. Reds strand a couple as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Cincinnati's Fountain Square scene there as we welcome you back to Major League Baseball on the show. Ready for another chance? Hernan Perez. He'll be the one to lead it off here in the top of inning number 10.
Perez.
Way to get dirty. He's up with it. The throw. No chance to get him at first. A great effort on that one, but it'll be scored a base hit.
I know he didn't smoke that one from the offensive standpoint, but you know what? A knock's a knock, especially to lead off an inning. Game tie.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Eugenio Suarez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. He's set, and the pitch. There's a ball into right center field. That's going to be a base hit.
That ball was hit real hard. Good job. He squared up on that ball.
And he needed extra innings to get it, but there's his first hit of the game, and that'll keep the hit streak alive and kicking.
And D-Roll, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball, right? You go extra innings, that lineup turns over, and was able to get him one extra AB.
Yeah, and he'd be lying right now if he said he wasn't thinking about it. The boys hooked him up right there. Pitching staff extended the game a little bit. One more plate appearance, and he extends the hit streak.
Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the third time.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Called the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch out.
In now for the Reds, Peter Borges. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Suarez is off at first with 2 away. The Reds down to their last strike. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
And tonight's ends at a 6-2 finish. The Milwaukee Brewers get the win despite 3 errors in the field. Corey Knebel wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshownation.com.
The final.
And good evening to those of you just joining us on the show. You've chosen to tune in at a great time. Adam Duvall, that's here with the game on the line in the 9th. Tying run stands in scoring position, so a base hit here could even things up. First pitch on its way. Fly ball out toward left center field. Dietrich is after it. Catch is made, and the tying run is going to tag from second. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield.
That was a nice job to track that one down in the alley because it definitely saved the run from scoring. Instead, he's only able to move up to third.
Striding in once again, Phil Gosselin. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Hard on the ground towards short. Throw to first is going to be in time to take care of him, and the Marlins have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
Well, that's just a great job of battling on the road. They fought all the way to the end, took the lead in the top of the 9th, and secured the W in the bottom half. That's a great team win.
A close one, 9-8 at the end of the game in this one. Miami jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Chris O'Grady gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Nick Whitgren wraps it up for the save, his 4th of the season. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. From my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Miami Marlins, 9 runs, 11 hits, 1 error. They left.
And good evening to those of you just joining us on the show. You've chosen to tune in at a great time. Eugenio Suarez came into this one riding a 12-game hitting streak, but that's in danger of ending if he can't pick up a base hit here. Here's the first pitch to him. A tough sinker on the inside corner.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher to get ahead right there. You know you got a star hitter at the plate. He's not afraid to go to 2 strikes or go deep in the count. That's what you have to do. You have to put him at a disadvantage with the count.
Hit sharply on the ground. Prado's up with it. There's one. On to first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. Reds go down quietly. Score holds. It's 3-1. Great look there at nighttime in Cincinnati as we head to the 9th inning for this one. Ready once again, Brian Holiday. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
28, Brian Holiday.
On the ground to third. Suarez takes it in. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Ready for another shot now, Eugenio Suarez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here's the first pitch to him. And oh dear, that caught him full bore on the mound as it ricochets back toward the plate. No chance to make a play. Let's see if he's okay out there. And he needed extra innings to get it, but there's his first hit of the game, and that'll keep the hit streak alive and kicking.
D-Roll, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball, right? You go extra innings, that lineup turns over, and was able to get him 1 extra AB.
Yeah, and he'd be lying right now if he said he wasn't thinking about it. The boys hooked him up right there. Pitching staff extended the game a little bit. 1 more plate appearance, and he extends the hit streak.
The 1-1 home. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Wow, a flip to second for 1. Throw to first is not in time, and we've got ourselves a tie ball game. Well, the man you see right there had a game to be proud of. He really came through when it mattered, and he's our top player of the game.
And he was locked in at the plate up there. You could really see it in his approach and the swings he put on the ball. Finished with 3 base hits, and he certainly was a big factor in their victory.
We'd like to welcome those of you just tuning in on the show. You're joining us at a great time. Eugenio Suarez has not picked up a hit to this point, so his 13-game hitting streak could be on the line right here. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Here's a ground ball through the hole. It's a base hit. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at bat right there, or probably his last at bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never, and I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking, this very well could be my last AB of this game, so if I'm going to keep this streak alive, I'm going to have to do it right now.
He's running. Hit the other way out toward right field. In there, a base hit. The relay throw, and he's safe.
Boy, is that a thing of beauty right there. Hit and run to perfection, D-Row. Runners at first and third.
Yeah, it's exactly what you're trying to do. You don't see it in today's game too much. There's a lot of moving parts, a lot of walks, homers, and strikeouts, but right there, manager sets it in motion, and the hitter just executes to perfection.
Runners are at first and third with none out. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down.
Really impressive pitching right there. Sometimes as a pitcher you can get frustrated when you make a good pitch and you don't get that call from the umpire, but what does he do? He comes back with a good pitch and gets the strike.
Digging in once again, Devin Mesoraco. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Devin Mesoraco.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Looped out toward third. Dive, but it's off his glove, and the run should score. And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning. The tag, and he is out at the plate on a great throw, and it's a double play. So no runs here on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. We've played 8 full. The Reds are on top, 2-0.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
A 2-0 finish today. The Reds jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Tyler Marcotte gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Raisel Iglesias closes the door for the save, his 8th of the season. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com. And good evening to those of you just joining us on the show. You've chosen to tune in at a great time. The Cincinnati Reds are looking to wrap this thing up, but with a 1-run lead and the middle of the order due up, this thing is by no means over. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. His lifetime numbers against Iglesias, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Reyes leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Wow, he's just a lost cause in this one. That's the 4th time he struck out in this game alone, and that's not something you'll forget very quickly. That's about as bad of a day as you can have.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes, as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. He's had a great game so far, and a triple would complete the cycle. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. And now this crowd, announced at around 22,000, comes to their feet. Struck him out, so he'll strand the possible tying run at second, and a great job of working out of trouble as this ball game is over.
Yeah, they showed a lot of grit to get the win here. They trailed by 4 runs, but never panicked. They just set about doing the little things that would get them back into it, and the next thing you know, they're celebrating a well-earned victory.
A tight one, 7-6, the final score tonight. The Cincinnati Reds jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Giovanni Gallardo gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Raisel Iglesias records the save, his 9th of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight for Mark DeRosa. And good evening to those of you just joining us on the show. You've chosen to tune in at a great time. Eugenio Suarez has gone hitless to this point in the ball game, so his 16-game hitting streak could be in jeopardy if he can't cash in here. First delivery to him on the way. On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field, a base hit. And as you see right there, that'll push his hitting streak yet another game, as he has been on fire this month. Into the box now, Adam Duvall. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. they're running out of those pretty quick.
Bellinger over to his right. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Dodger bullpen does its job. Bottom of the 7th inning upcoming in L.A.
It seemed like everyone had a hand in this win, and that's usually the case when you win a game by 8 runs. Feels good to dominate a game like that.
An 8-0 shutout this evening. Los Angeles jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Alex Wood notches his 3rd win of the year. Homer Bailey was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score.